What's up, everybody? Your boy, Mr. Dynamics FX, the one and only Mr. Too Good. Man, I'm back again with another one. Yeah. So, guys, before we start the video, please like, subscribe, turn on the notification button. And another great news, guys. Uh, the course, guys, I'm gonna give it to you for $19, like 350 rand. Yeah, for those who need the course, 350 rand, you can get access to the course, guys, so that also you can learn. You understand that? So you can get the course for 350, which is $19. You can text me. My details are on the description, right? So here's the thing, guys. I want to give you update. This is the thing that we saw with the game, the mentorship game, when we were busy with the market yesterday. So I'm like, let me share with you a little bit so that we can be on the same page. So at this point, when we check NZD, remember we have this double bottom here, actually the strong zone here, right? And then from the beginning, we said price is going to continue to push up because of this double bottom here. So on a monthly perspective, guys, the overall, it's a downtrend market. So we're just pushing down. It's a downtrend market. So when we push, when we put it like this, we're just going down. So let me put it in the right way. Yeah. So we're just pushing down. It's a downtrend market. Do you understand that? And then remember, price, it's an impulse, moves like this. Impulse, we had this correction, as you can see here, right? Then impulse, correction, it gave us an impulse, gave us a huge impulse again, and then we had this impulse now. So now we saw this correction. You see, this one. So if you can check, yeah, when price broke this level, this correction, the price came back to around this area, right? To do what? Do some retesting and before it shoot down. So even here with this huge impulse and then with this correction, and then now price currently is retesting in this zone, retested this zone. So we have high chances that we're going to drop in the past coming months or years. But then this is a rejection of the candlestick on a monthly time frame. So meaning now the chances of going to push up, they are very, very slim. You understand that? Because we see that price currently retesting this level here. And then now you can see on the monthly time frame of this zone here, which is also aligned with this. So around here, we're going to push down. So now we are looking for what? We're looking for selling opportunities when it comes to this one, guys. Understand? We're no longer looking for what? For buying opportunities now. The only time we're going to look for buying opportunities, it's when price continue to push up, at least get into this area, then we can continue to push up. But then with this rejection that we see on a monthly time frame, it seems like the whole month price will be pushing down, the whole May. So we can expect price to push down until to this point because this is our strong zone. Yeah. So we may expect price to come back here again. Do you understand that? So if you can go to weekly time frame, let's see what happened there. You can see the rejection that is happening here. You can see it. So definitely it won't be anymore as like maybe it's a pullback, price will continue to push up. It might come to this area, maybe around this zone here, around here, push up and make a double bottom, throw the double top before it push down. But then if you can check, price is just pushing down, guys. This was just a retest of this impulse. You understand that when price brought impulse, then correction, then retested the what? Retested the trend line, and then we're ready for impulse to the downside. You understand that, guys? Hope you understand me. You can even check here on this one here, around here. If you can explain here, We had this support here, price pushed up here, right? Then it broke this level, retested here. Definitely, this is our strong zone now. So price broke inside again, gave us a retest there, broke inside, gave us a rejection here, it went down, broke out, didn't give us any retest, it broke out, it broke in, broke out, broke in again, without any retest, broke out again, right? And now it's coming back again to retest this level. Remember what happened there. When price broke this level, gave us a retest. When price broke this level, gave us a retest. Here it didn't give us any retest, and it didn't give us any retest. But here now gave us the retest. And then also the retest is aligned with this trend line. So it's a very, very strong rejection. You understand here? Expect to push down, guys. Then if you go to the daily time frame, you see the market did what? A double top, guys. The market made a double top, confirming that we are pushing down. So definitely, guys, we are going down with this one. So we can take our TP, first TP around this zone here. So this is also a strong zone here. I understand. So from here, if you can get a pullback, because you remember when you're gonna get the course I spoke about, you're gonna see on the course I have different types of M patterns or double tops. Some of them they come here before they drop. They come here before they drop. Some they come straight to the neckline before they drop. You understand? So we have different types. So you need to know this. So now here's the thing here. So now price on a daily time frame is give us what? A M pattern. Definitely we're pushing down. That's a confirmation. We're pushing down. So now we have this neckline. This is the neckline that we have, right? The neckline. So if price break this level, we can take our TP here and then push down to this level. That maybe we can take up ourselves when it breaks this level because already pushed down. We missed the sell there. Unfortunately, guys, we were looking for buys at this point, right? Understand? Until price started to reject, and then I had to sit down, right? And what happened? What is the price rejecting like this? Then we learn from our losses, guys. Without taking any loss, you will never learn. You understand that? So I had to check, and then I found that okay, price is rejecting, price is going to go down. Now direction has changed. So now what might happen here? Price might come back here, this zone, give us a push and clip it up around these areas. And then if we get a proper entry, we can sell it. But if it doesn't give us any entry here, we're just going to wait for price to break this level and then come back to give us a retest. Definitely want to break this level, I'm sure, because we're going down. You understand? So if we go to 4 hour and see what's happening there, price, when price was approaching that zone, yeah, this is our strong zone that I was talking about. So price was approaching that zone with the reversal. This is the reversal that it made, giving us a clue that price is going to reject. But unfortunately, our mind, we're still checking for what? For buys at this point. Understand that? But then we learn that, okay, from now on, we want to start on a weekly time frame every end of the month. We are trying to check what is price doing, right? So price gave us this pullback. Unfortunately, I didn't enter here. I didn't, I was sleeping around this area. So price came back here. Now give us this huge selling. So if price can any means come here, push back up to this point, give us what? A V pattern. If it can give us the V pattern, guys, come back here, give us the V pattern. The V pattern is something like this. A very, very powerful pattern, right? Is this. You see price pushing down, then it comes back again, then it goes down for a while. Do you understand that? So we call it a V pattern because, okay, it's making a V type. So if we can get that also here, a V pattern somewhere here, and then we can take our sell from this point to there. Then if it doesn't give us that, guys, we're just gonna wait for price to play around. I think around these areas, price might come back here, but we need to be very, very careful. This is the zone. Yeah, this is our strong zone here. You can wait for price to come and push up, get to this zone here, and then we can sell it. Then we can add more trade as it break this zone, and then it's going to power first TP. It's going to power TP here. But then, since price has given us this reversal pattern here, price is pushing down, guys. You understand that? Now we're no longer taking any buys. We are going down, and we seem like we're going to go down for the whole month. We're just going to be pushing down. So in NZD, USD, we're just doing that. Let's come to this one. I'm just giving you updates, guys. Updates. I need to update you guys on what price is doing. So let's come to this one now. This one is AUD USD, right? So on AUD USD, we had this, say the overall it's a downtrend, right? Before we analyzed it like this, right? So the thing is like we had 1, 2, 3. That is why price here pushed up. So we're expecting price to continue to push up as a what? Uptrend. But now inside this, because this is a channel, give you a hint. You see here where this correction here. An impulse, then correction, then impulse, right? And then if you can extend the trend line, you can see that price pushed up just to retest the trend line before it dropped. You understand that? Before it dropped, it came to retest the trend line. So we have the similar thing on this zone here. We can check here, we have this correction here. If you can check from here, if you can put it like this, right? The impulse, then correction, then it broke out with an impulse. So price came back to what? To retest this. Unfortunately, guys, that was the mistake that I've made because I was supposed to see this long time when price was pushing up, but I was just focusing on the buys, you understand, because of the strategy. So now what we learn is that whenever you're analyzing the market, start on the bigger time frame. Try to see whenever you see that okay, price is giving us buy, try to see if price is going to give us sales. Like always have a buying setup and a selling setup. You understand that? So that we always learn, guys. We always learn. So now we have this a correction here, and then price currently now retesting this level, showing that price is going to drop now. You understand that? So the whole month, because I think yeah, the whole month. Then when we check here, if you check closely, we have an order block around this area. This is the order block that we have here. Understand that? And then from that area, we do also have what? We do have also a strong zone, which is this. This is our strong zone that we have. You see, this is our strong zone that we had. Price rejected here, pushed up, came back here. You can see there's so many touches here. So price is retested this level, right? And also together with what? With the trend line. So it's a very, very legit zone. So meaning price gonna push down for a while now. You understand that for a while. So what I'm expecting with this one, I would say my TP, we're gonna push until to this point where buyers are. Yes. So we might push down until to this point because I think it might give us a push up because buyers are here at this point, right? The sellers try to push down, but the buyers will push the market up here. So you can push down until to this point. You understand that? So whenever price do otherwise, guys, we can only think about buys because we are swing traders, right? You can think about buys when price break this level and then give us a retest somewhere, then we can take our buy. But for now, we see sells at this point. Meaning, if you can check in the other way, this is an impulse, and then this was just a correction. This was just a correction, then we're ready for another impulse. Do you understand that? So, guys, these are the updates. So I don't want you to be in the dark because whatever that I see, I need to share with you so that you cannot be in the dark. So now we are here at this point. We're ready for price to push down. Understand that? So, like we said, this is gonna we're expecting price to push down until to this point here. So you can check the manner how price was approaching that zone, that strong zone there. And let's remove this trend line because we know now we're pushing down. So you can see we have a reversal here that we have here. We have a reversal. So definitely it gives us a signal that what we are pushing down. We're going to drop with this one. And for a while, guys, we're going to drop for a while. So when we check here, the strong zones and everything on this line, doesn't make sense. So let's focus on this one. So if you see that the no strong zone, it doesn't make sense, you focus on what you have here. Right. So when you get a little close here, you can see we're inside the channel now. This is the channel that we're on. Yeah. So if we take a sell from this one, definitely we have to take our TP around this zone. Yeah. Complete 90% rule, right? So what happened? We had this strong zone. I think I've shared with you yesterday, if not on Monday. We took this buy and then we thought price was gonna continue to push up. But unfortunately, I didn't realize that we're going to reject. I don't wanna lie. So the price rejected came back. I thought it's gonna come back into retest and push up. So now you can see what happened here. Since it's a strong zone, when price broke inside here, we expected price to come in the retest what? This level and push down. So now it made a fake breakout, make it difficult for us to know if it's a retest or what. Put it like this. So if price, how can we take this one? If price can come back here, give us a proper retest, then we can take a stop. Understand? If price can push up here, give us a proper retest here. Because this one is more like a fake breakout. You understand that? Then if you can get like a proper, let's just put it in the right way. I think it's yeah. If price can push back up with the 4 hour candlestick, right? Come back here, give us a retest. Then we can take price, take a trade, and then come here, complete 90% rule. But then after all, guys, price is dropping. Price is dropping. We're just gonna now, because we see that the direction of the market is going down, we're just gonna look at continuation patterns and all of that. So let's go to the, I'm gonna update you with this one. So here we have what? We have the start on a Monday time frame. We have GBP USD. So if you can check, we were impulse here. It's a downtrend market. Impulse here, we have this correction. You see, when price broke this level, price came back to retest this trend line. Then it gave us a huge push to the downside, right? And then when we check here with what? With this correction also. So with an impulse correction, then price start to push up at this point. So like I said, guys, if you're gonna get the course, you will see a point where I talk about the V patterns. V patterns are very, very important. Like this one, V pattern. And price created this V pattern, as you can see the shape. Price dropped. So we see the same thing happening here. Beautiful V pattern. So definitely we're gonna push down with this one. Do you understand that? And also this V pattern, it formed or it's forming on a strong zone. This is a strong zone. You can see here price is rejected 3 times, pushed up, gave us maybe a retest, pushed up a little bit, put down, came back here, pushed down. Now it's coming back again, and then it's forming this big pattern. So we're gonna push down like this. So in other ways, if we can put it on like continuation patterns, let's remove this a little bit. We can say it's an impulse correction, and then impulse here, something like this. And then we're ready for what? So it's something like this. Just digital click it. So impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, ready for what? When impulse, pushing down. Do you understand that, guys? So price now is changing, especially on the pair that are they end with USD, because I trade those ones, guys. Me, I love those ones. So the other ones of USD, if you can go and analyze them, you find that they are also going up. They are going up. So having this now, this information, if you go to weekly time frame and see what's happening there, you can see that just put it here in this form, right? Not come this one is far. Put it here. Right. So for the look of things, we're supposed to do what, guys? We're supposed to make a dead touch there. Right. I also talk on the course, I also talk about the manipulation of a dead touch so that you'll understand. Right. So like I always say, we have this first touch here. We have this first touch here. We have this second touch here. So we were waiting for a third touch. Understand that? But now the third touch might not happen. Why is that? Because not all the time the market has to what? To make the third touch. The reason why price sometimes doesn't make a third touch, guys, it's because you find that price creates some double bottom. Sorry, some double top, sorry, when it's an uptrend. So this is what we have here. So this zone starts here. Actually, to see it's a strong zone from this area here. You can see it's a strong zone. So now the reason why price might not come here is because of this zone. That is why we also learn about zone. That is why I love zones, because sometimes if we focus more on trend lines and kind of things, you find that you lose a lot. So we have this strong zone. So there's high chances now that we're going to have to drop. And also we have this V pattern that is trying to form here. So if you can go to 4 hour, sorry, on 1 hour on daily time frame, what am I saying? The way price approaching that zone is very, very, very corrective. So if I can say reversal, you see something like this. This thing happened before. When price approaching that zone, you see approaching with what? With a reversal pattern, right? And then check here. Price before did the same thing. We have something like this. When price broke, we shoot up like this, it went down. You see how massive it went down. So we expect the same thing to happen here. Price to push down. So this is gonna be our TP here. Complete when you complete the 90% rule. Do you understand that? So we can remove this now because we know what we have. So and then if you can check here also, the way price is pushing down, price on this area give us what? And head and shoulder. Right, a head and shoulder. That's what we have. So now we're ready to there's a confirmation also that we're going to push down. So we're just gonna scale in. We're just selling the market the whole month, guys. We are selling price. Do you understand that? We are just selling price at this point, unless price do otherwise. But then for now, we're just selling price. So it's very, very important to know the continuation patterns. So I advise you guys, in order to take this thing, get the course, guys. It's the continuation patterns, the downtrend continuation patterns, uptrend, everything is there. Get the course for 350. Also it's $19. Yeah, $19. Equivalent to 350. So you can get the course and learn, guys. So I'm sharing this, guys, because you know I love what I'm doing, and I love you guys. Understand? So yeah. So capitalize. So make sure you text me so that you can get access to the course, guys. The offer will end soon, guys. And yeah. So let's let's see what's going to happen. Because here at this point, go to 4 hour. We're just going to wait for it. We're just gonna wait for it around this zone. to break, give us a retest so that we can take what? A sell and push down. That's it. So yeah, thank you for watching. God bless you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, guys. For Mr. Dynamics FX signing out.